Good morning. Welcome once again to one and all for the webinar series of DX and Middle East. Still people are logging in. Thank you very much for joining us for this session. And tonight we have a very, very special session. This pandemic had really changed our lives all across the globe. We have started using mask. It has become a part of life now. We have started washing our hands every now and then. And we have started practicing social distancing whenever there is a crowd. If there is any person comes nearby, we suddenly move away. All these things have become a part of our life now. These all are physical changes. Along with these physical changes, there are so many things happened in our mind too. Many people have started thinking about their future. Many people have started understanding about the lack of surety about their current income. Many people have started counting their savings. Many people have started thinking about what should be done when any other calamity strikes in our life. Many people have started realizing about the potential of an alternative income apart from their regular income of job. This situation had really elevated the importance of one industry, which is nothing but direct selling industry, in which our great company DXN also belongs to. So tonight, we are going to discuss about this topic, understanding the importance of direct selling industry and how to make it a full-time career. See, when we learn about anything, we should learn it from the master. When we learn about football, if we have got a chance to learn from Maradona, that is the best thing. When we learn about karate, if we get the chance of learning it from Jackie Chan, that would be better. So in the same manner, when we talk about direct selling industry and when we try to understand as how to make it a full-time career, then we should be learning it from the master of direct selling, a person who had proved that it can be taken as a full-time career, a person who was an aeronautical engineer, who was working with UAE Air Force for many years with a very handsome salary, but less of freedom. A person who had shown the courage to quit his regular job and who had made DXN business as a full-time income opportunity. A person who had trained thousands and thousands of people all across the globe. A person who had transformed the lives of many people across the globe with his powerful words of wisdom. A person who could rather change your life tonight by this session. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take the pride, privilege, and pleasure to welcome the first Crown Ambassador of DXN Middle East, the Muhammad Fatemi Ghani.
Thank you very much, Salim. I'm humbled to hear what all you said. I am just Muhammad Fatmi Ghani. Take out that from there. No doubt, Muhammad Fatmi Ghani is one in the DXN, but I'm not there. I'm just a small teacher. And the way you have introduced the topic, this is really very, very important. This is the need of the hour. And why I chose this particular topic, understanding the direct selling industry itself. I had given a talk on a similar topic many a times, but when I decided that I would like to talk about understanding and the misunderstanding. You see,
Okay.
there is more misunderstanding in our industry, Salim, than the understanding part. Those who are new, for them to explain is much easier.
Mhm.
But what this person has heard about direct selling
Yeah.
and what bad experience he had, that is
Yeah.
what I'm going to remove today. That is
Yeah.
one. And the
Yeah.
other thing is the need of the hour right now is something that they can have as their career. Uh, More than career is the income.
Yeah.
Millions of people have lost job. They
Yeah.
have got their salary to
Yeah.
half.
Mhm.
So it is a very difficult, challenging time. The
Exactly.
world has completely changed and
Yeah.
will change. So if we are not abreast with this change,
Yeah.
then we'll be falling behind and we will go into uh, depression. You see, the world went through depression age around Second World War.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
We are looking at something which will be around that, or let's pray that we all come out of this COVID and pandemic thing. So
Uh,
without further
Gani,
ado, if you
Mr.
have
Gani,
anything, yeah.
actually, see, I'm in this industry for the past 15 years. We being inside this industry, we know that this industry could be the solution, or rather, DXN could be the solution for many of the challenges people are facing nowadays. This is a recession-proof industry. Alhamdulillah, we have belonged to this industry. But still, when we talk about this business, people have a skepticism. So I think with this session, this is going to be over, Mr. Gani.
Yeah, whatever the important thing, what people come and talk to us is with their preconceived idea. So
Exactly.
this is what I tell, that if there is a glass and you already have the glass full, I cannot put more water inside. You have to empty it out. So
Yeah.
people come with that, bad image, bad experience, and what you said is complete wrong misconception about the industry. And I'm going to prove it today. Inshallah ta'ala, in 1 hour time, I'm going to put the facts and figures. So it is
Looking
for
forward to
you
it.
all to decide. Yeah,
Looking forward to it, really.
right.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you
Session
so
all
much.
yours, Mr. Gani.
Thank you. And I'll share the screen right now. And if you can kindly just confirm that you can see my screen. And if you can see, Salim, can you just give me a thumb up that yes, you can see?
We can see your screen.
And you can hear me also loud and
Yeah.
clear,
Yeah.
right?
Loud and clear.
All right. So good morning, everyone. And Assalamu alaikum, my viewers around the world. It is always my pleasure to share with you something what is the need of the hour. And I have been associated with this wonderful industry for almost 20 years. I've been with DXN, of course, for 17 and a half years almost now, but I've been studying this industry on a very professional level. So the topic is very important. And if you look at the title, it is divided into two parts. The first part is understanding of this direct selling industry or the business. And the other part is if you would like to take this direct selling as your full-time career. And why I say full-time career, because no job in the world has got any guarantee. Anybody can be fired, anybody can just lose the job, reduce the salary, can be, his status, wherever he is, it can be overtaken by somebody. There's so many challenges which are there in a typical job. So understanding of the direct selling by two types of people, one who don't have any idea. So if you are one who has got no idea about this direct selling industry, I'm going to, be explaining you about that. But the important people are those who are having a misunderstanding about this wonderful industry. And I've used the word twice, wonderful, is because I've seen millions of people globally who have got the benefit out of this industry. So let's look at this direct selling industry with a microscope. Let's look at with those facts and figures that will definitely change your outlook about this industry. The history of direct selling, what it tells you about is the credibility. It is not an industry which just mushroomed a few years back or a decade back. In 1886, this industry was formed 34 years before the women got the rights in America. And the founder of this company, Avon, Mr. David, helped the people to give chance to earn an independent income through beauty products. So it was basically around women that this industry was formed. And even today, let me tell you, 80% of women are involved in this industry. There's only about 20-25% are men. They are, especially in the West, I'm talking about Europe and North and South America, they are mostly women. And now I'm looking also in the Middle East, there are more and more women involved in it. So what you need to understand is that this industry, unfortunately, has got the wrong ideas because there are no rules and regulations in Asia and Africa. There is a solid rules. There is a solid, under a certain law, this industry is being controlled. Since it started in the United States, it is under an association called Direct Selling Association, which comes under Federal Trade Commission. So this is not just an industry, it is a huge industry with almost $200 billion turnover with 120 million people involved globally. There's no country in the world where direct selling is not there. Now coming to these world leaders. Now, when I talk about world leaders, this is a business tycoon, and he's talking about if he was given a chance to start all over again, he would do network marketing. And this is coming from a man who has changed, the software industry with his Microsoft. Warren Buffett is an authority in all kinds of trading, which is happening in NASDAQ and where all the people who are into stock exchange. And he's a billionaire. And his family is one of the top billionaires of the world. And he's got 3 companies which he's running. If you would like to know about this gentleman, everybody is now Google gurus now, I will say. They go to the Google and they find it just right. Warren Buffett, or you can write Bill Gates, you can write Tony Robbins, you can write Bill Clinton. I mean, there are people who are right there, right on the top. Stephen Covey. These are the authorities. They are the people who had been the masters of their own field in the business or in personal development area. The other person, his name is Paul Zane Pilzer. I would very strongly suggest that you buy this book. This is called The New Wellness Revolution. It is available everywhere. And this guy talks about the industry of health and wellness. It will be $1 trillion industry. This he forecasted in the beginning of 2000. And another thing which he spoke about was amazing, which I'm going to mention, that who is going to become rich in the future. And it has been proven. And I'm going to again show you the slide. So he said the best system I have ever seen for intellectual distribution is the direct selling. Intellectual distribution business, also known as one-to-one marketing or network marketing, referral marketing or relationship marketing. These are the different names that our industry has. So the latest data, I have already told you what all the revenues which is generated is over 200 billion. It's a bigger $200 billion. It is bigger than the Hollywood and the music industry, which is very, very popular. Coming to what is sold in direct selling industry, most of the companies, I'm talking in general, they are selling their health and wellness product. And health and wellness product is going to be the future. What Paul Zane Pilzer said, that this industry, where the health and wellness, where you're talking about now, if you look around in last 20 years, spa, gym, all kind of yoga, all kinds of sports brand, all kinds of healthcare, beauty care, all that is being, the products are being sold. So here we have our great company, ReAccent, where we are, of course, selling. We started from health and wellness product called Ganoderma. Then from there, we moved to other health and wellness products like spirulina, cordyceps, lion's mane, so on and so forth. Beverages which are there, which we drink each and every day. Personal care items like toothpaste, soap, shampoos are there. Beauty care, all kinds of ranges are there. Home cleaning. All these products are being sold in this industry. So it is important. What you need to do, you can at least, change your brand. These products are natural. Whatever you eat, whatever you drink are organic. It's giving you good health, and that is what is needed. What the direct selling gives to the people. Now, this is, again, not only those who are kind of very successful, even those who are joining, it'll give them their good health. And as Salim mentioned, this pandemic has changed everything. And in that, everybody is putting their mask and they're putting the gloves, washing their hand. All that is from outside. But what about the inside health? Inside health, where we are talking about immune system, we are talking about good nutrition, we are talking about more oxygen in our lungs. All those are needed. We need to get our lungs strong. So there are products which are helping people to be healthy, to ward off, to shield themselves from any disease or viruses. The second part is, of course, income. And that income or salary is from the job. That's the career thing that I'm going to talk later. But that income, if it converts into wealth, that is what people are looking at. There are percentage-wise, I will say about 3% or less in the world. And only those people who are in the business, they are into the wealth category. Otherwise, people are getting the salary, they are whatever their expenditure are by the 15th, not even 30th, all the salary, all the incomes are gone. And this business provides leverage. And only those people who know the power of leverage. There's a guy by the name Paul Getty, one of the first billionaire of USA. He said that instead of me using 100% of my effort, why not use 1% of the effort of 100 people? And the result is I get 100%. And that is how most of the businesses are being run. There is a guy who's on the top, who's the chairman or the CEO, and he has got, say, about 100 people working, and everybody works 8 hours. So he's got 800 hours as a time leverage. And all those people have got a certain talent. There are some who are good in IT, who are good in logistics, who are good in manufacturing, whatever their talents he is leveraging. And that's how all these rich people become wealthy. You know what is wealth? Wealth is you accumulate or you have, and you don't have to work for that wealth. This is called passive income, and that is what the direct selling industry gives you. Of course, we have good health, we have good money, it'll make you happy. But without good health, without sufficient money, I'm not saying that everybody would go for becoming a millionaire. If you can, if you want to, you have got the platform where you can become a millionaire also. But getting enough money, I'm talking about $4,000 to $5,000. Anybody and everybody, if they work hard, they become professional, they will get that. And it's not about them. The happiness comes when you start giving out to the people. And that is the ultimate happiness. What Salim mentioned, I traveled to many, many countries, in hundreds of thousands of people worldwide. Now, my happiness is seeing how many people I can change their lives with this beautiful platform of health and wellness product, as well as this beautiful industry of direct selling. Personal growth. This is one industry I can vouch that has made ordinary to an extraordinary. People who are not educated to a people who have come to a level where they can talk to the educated people like engineers and doctors and whosoever they are. So there is a continuous process of personal growth. If you have heard the introduction, I was training the pilots. I'm an aerospace engineer. That's my background. I don't have any clue or did not have any clue before about nutrition, about health and wellness. Didn't have any idea. Didn't have any idea about the business. How I did it? By reading. If you look at some of the books at the back, these are the books that I started reading starting from 2000. And that is the reason why I say my experience as far as the direct selling industry is concerned is about 20 years. That's a fairly long time. Now I'm coming to this beautiful slide which was made by Salim, our director in Gulf. And I thought the idea came just 1 hour back. I said, let me put this slide of this 8 circle, which is there, removing the misunderstanding of the people. Now, a lot of people who have been bitten, who have got really bad experience about this direct selling, which is also called multi-level marketing, MLM, or network marketing, whatever you call it. If you have these 8 pointers in front of you to join, you will never have a bad experience. Number one, is there a product in that company? Most of these scam companies, they don't have product. The product costs $10, they are selling it for $1,000. The product costs $3, selling it for $500. That's not product. It's the company, the scammers. And unfortunately, because there is no law in many of the countries, that is the reason why they are doing all that. Whereas in countries where they have got very strict direct selling law, they cannot do that. So that is the first thing that you should look at. All those, I'm talking to people who are listening to me for the first time regarding direct selling or network marketing. And those who have been bitten, if you go back and see, you will find one of these 8 is not there, or maybe 3 or 4 of them are not there. And that's how this company, they come, they loot the money, they rob the money of the people, and they run away. Number 2, our commission paid on sale of product and not on registration. Many companies, what they do is they sign up people and they earn money. It is not on the points. I'm going to talk about the points also a little bit later. Is the intent to sell a product, not a position. That is the position. You become something like a diamond or a platinum or a crown ambassador, and you go right on the top and you get all the money. So there are companies like that. Is there no direct correlation between the number of recruits and the compensation? Now, there are people who keeps on recruiting and keep on recruiting, getting the new members and new members. So what is the connection between the money that people are getting? Is it with the purchase of the product, selling of the product that these people are getting the money, or just by recruitment? If recruitment were to be stopped today, will the participants still make money? Now, this is where 50% of these scammers, they can get out. Now, most of these people, they want to recruit and get the money, whether it is $1,000, $10,000 or whatever. In right direct selling company, those who are not even a member, but they are buying the product with your reference at discount, the business will still go on. They are consumers. Is there a reasonable product return policy? I mean, there was a guy just 2 weeks back. He asked me that, do you have a money back guarantee if the product is, has done harm in a way which he is saying he can come back and return the product to us. And in Dubai, there's very few cases that I know of which has happened like that, because the product which has been tested for last 27 years, 10 million people are using the product. Royal families in the Middle East are using the product. That is of a very, very high grade. Number 7 is, do products have fair market value? Now we are talking about a very high-end product, okay, which is being sold not at a very expensive price, but at a above normal price. Because you talk about car, you talk about Toyota or Suzuki, and you talk about a Mercedes or a BMW, and you pay that price because of the quality, because of the safety, because of what that car is giving to you. So similarly, our products, health and wellness product, is giving you good health because of the high quality and safety which is inside. Number 8 is there a compelling reason to buy? Now, this is your decision. You want to buy because you have your good health. You want to buy the product because you want to do the business as well as take care. That is what you should be looking at. Nobody can force you to buy the product. So it is very important you keep these 8 points in your mind. And this, I am sure 100% will clarify all doubts. All those who had bad experience, and I'm sure these 1 to 8 is not being followed by those scammers company. I move to the book which I've written, and there are not one, I've given the details of criteria to select the right direct selling network marketing companies, the products of the business, the company management, how strong they are, cost to join the business, multi-purchase, the PV, the training system, broad range of product, global office, age and credibility of the company, product certification, direct selling association, the direct selling news where we are, demotion of the status, free international sponsoring, marketing plan, depth, technology, compensation plan, and incentive. So there are 16 points which is in the book, which is being explained in detail. So you need to get convinced. Nobody can convince you. Nobody can change you. You need to understand and see that is this the right business that I would like to go into. So now I'm coming to the people who do not have any idea or have, like a 50% idea. What is direct selling? So there are different names to it. As there is a social marketing, social commerce, party plan, early level, social selling, network marketing, word of mouth marketing, affiliate marketing, and it can go and go on and on. What I like, the best word of this direct selling is it's called relationship marketing, where you get connected to your own people who trust you, who you like, or they like you, and then you try to help them with the benefits of the product. So how this traditional marketing, whatever business is going on, it is working. $10 product is being sold to you for $30. Why? Because those products which are in the factory, they are being taken by the wholesaler, and there is an advertisement, there are different distributors, then there's a retailer, and finally you buy the product 3 times the price. In the direct selling or referral marketing, where you refer to the people, all this which is in between is out. Compared to the conventional, the $10 products comes to you at $13. Why? There is service and tax, and there's a shipment cost, and that's it. In between all that, you are doing as an independent distributor. So whatever the company saves from giving out to all these wholesaler, distributor, ad, retailer, gives it to you. That's what makes you a successful businessman. And now a lot of people ask, how do I get money? Every product which you buy or you sell or your people buy who are in your network has got points. In a simple way, the people who becomes your consumer or member, they buy the product. All products have got points, and points has got dollar value connected to them. Now, from our industry, direct selling industry, imagine when was it started in 1886, more than 130 years. They had got this concept, very, very powerful concept, that whatever product is being sold, there's a compensation connected with your points accumulated. And these people, in maybe about 30, 40 years back, they copied our system, whether it is an airline, whether it is a bank, whether it is any departmental store, every place you go, whether it is a gas station, you got a point system. So that loyalty point, whatever points that you are accumulating yourself, one, you've got 10 people, 1,000 people, or 10,000 people, all those are buying the products under their name. So you're kind of connected to all those networks, and that's how the business works. The other name, which is very popular, is called network marketing. Network is people. We just don't want people in our business who are there for the sake of just joining up. They should only join when they are buying the product for their health and for their business. So now let's talk about taking up this direct selling as a career. And this is very, very important. The whole world is going that side. Can you see? That's a beautiful picture. You are going on that side because you are breaking the chain. The norms which is there, you're not going to follow it. So let me give you my story. I've been doing job for a long, long time. I started my career in Pakistan Air Force as an engineer, was working with the F-16 aircraft, then came down to UAE. Then I did the job of instructor to train the pilots, and thousands of pilots, alhamdulillah, I've trained. But that was my job. That was the job which I could have been fired any time. My present career, which started in 2003 with DXN, which changed my life, changed my everything, alhamdulillah. I joined as a consumer. I didn't join as a business builder or to do the business, because my job was good. But there was a fear that my job can go anytime. So became a trainer, speaker, coach. Now I'm just roughly calculating, so over 150,000 people. And of course, in this course, I did write a book also. So what is my business experience? Now, the moment I moved to Canada, I started business in something very different. Oil and gas. I was in a city called Calgary, and in Calgary, that's the oil and gas capital of Canada. And I had some contact in Abu Dhabi, and I wanted to get the technology or the service or the product from here to there. So 3 years being over there, I did this business, it didn't work out. Went into waste management, didn't work out. Technology sector, all that I did for 3-4 years. Imagine. So now the question to you is, why direct selling is the right choice at the present time and even the post-COVID? Good health. You can be the richest man, you can be the most famous man, you can be the most powerful man. But you don't have good health, you are multiplied by 0. Rich, poor, everybody needs good health. And this industry, our company, DXN, provides you that good health. And that is the reason why, once again, I say 10 million consumers and members worldwide. You need an alternate income. Now we are not talking about, buying a new car or buying a house or going for a real nice, clothing and all that. Now you need to have income to pay your bills. There are so many people, unfortunately, they are jobless and they are having tough time. I get calls here and I get calls there that, can you help me in any way just to survive for that 1 month? So this is something, no more plan B. This is plan A. Good health is plan A. That's the top priority. And whatever you are doing, if you are doing a job, for example, you have to, again, decision you have to make. I've seen in this last 9 months, our business, direct selling business has gone up like that. Why? Because you don't need a big office. You don't need to have a headache and all that to do any business. From the comfort of your home, you can do online home business without even zero investment. So do you know who is making money and will make money in the future? Is it the practitioner, like doctors and engineers and scientists? Is it the manufacturing of a, any big whatever product that they are doing? Is it the retailer or is it the distributor? These three on the top were before. Now, who is going to make the money and who is making the money? The two richest man, Jack Ma, the richest man in Asia, the richest man in the world, Jeff Bezos, Amazon. They didn't have any product of theirs. They just marketed the product of somebody else. Marketed means they were the distributor. If you look at the history of Jeff Bezos, look at the history of Jack Ma, they were not rich. They started from scratch. Jeff Bezos started from his garage selling books. And from books, now he has become the richest man in the world. So if you would like to become successful, become a businessman without any headache, you become a distributor. You become an independent distributor. That's what our title is, not what the company gives. I'm a independent business owner, but I like the word, I'm an independent distributor, and that you can be. So you are in direct selling business, your is as a distributor. So now I'm going to, compare the job with the direct selling. That's what the job is all about. So much of pressure. Can you look at that guy? He's up to here. He brings the job to his home. Teachers I've seen who are so caring, but they are overworked, overstressed. And unfortunately, they are underpaid. Most of the teachers, most of the jobbers who are in the job, they work whatever the time that they are giving to their job. And no security. This COVID time has proven there's no secure job that is there. So if you look at this workplace, this is how the job looks like. People don't want you to go up. They are kind of pushing you because they have to go right to the top. Whereas in our business, everybody is helping each other to go to the top. What a wonderful business. I mean, I'll give you my own example. I was working in a very, nice place. But unfortunately, my colleagues were very, very negative. They were the people who were backstabbing me. What really got me fired up into the business is if that guy who is in my room, whom I'm sharing about my business, and that guy goes to the boss and tells that Fatmi is, doing some business. So you can well imagine what type of a feeling I will have of my colleagues. They started talking that, he's the guy who's selling, toothpaste and soap and coffee. I said, I'm not selling toothpaste or soap. I'm getting my freedom, which you will never, ever get it. So they didn't like it. One of the guys, I said that, you're putting on a green glass. If somebody is born and is given this green glass, and that's how he's been all the years, and then I take it off and he sees the world as it is good, he doesn't like it. He wants to put it back. These are the negative people. In our industry, we don't have negative people. If they are negative people, toxic people, they get out. That's the beauty of our business. They are thrown out or they get out. So is a true example. This business is a true example of personal freedom. And that's what map your freedom is all about. Our business give you that freedom. And this title that I have was born in 2005. Then in 2 years' time, I could see that I can get my personal freedom. In this business, you do what you want to do, when you want to do, where you want to do, and with whom you want to do. I mean, there is no restriction. It is complete personal freedom that is there. That's how the jobber gets up in the morning. And that's how the direct seller gets up in the morning. He's all fired up. I mean, not so high that he's jumping up the bed. Maybe this guy, maybe, but I get up with a purpose, with a passion that I sometimes, can't sleep because that idea has come in my mind. So I just go and write it or I work on it. But of course, I do take about 7 to 8 hours sleep. Direct selling business is a just business. It is the perfect opportunity with a perfect income with no glass ceiling. Why I say no glass ceiling? You want to earn $1,000, you can earn. You want to earn $10,000, you can earn. There are people who are earning even $100,000 or more. In a job, if you look on the left side, there is a chairman or the CEO of the company, there's a president, there's a vice president, and then you as an employee, you start. You might have got a degree in your whatever MBA, or you have got in doctorate in plastic. You are still middle management and you want to go to the top. It's going to take you maybe 40 years and 1% of the people who reaches there. People at the top making the majority of the money, that's a typical pyramid. That is one question that I've been asked many a time. This network marketing MLM is a pyramid. I said, that's how the pyramid looks like. In direct selling, if you look on the right side, that's how the direct selling works. You join as just an ordinary member, consumer, you go up and up. The top slot is open to anyone and everyone who have got the fire, the desire, the passion. So it's so beautiful. You work hard. And even if I've joined about 17 years back and you come in my team and you work harder than me, you can earn more than me in 5 years' time or 10 years' time. So there is no restriction that the money is connected with the time that you are putting. In the job, whatever your position is, you are a manager and you are putting, say, 5 days, 6 days, 50 hours, 60 hours. Even if you put 80 hours, you're not going to become the chairman or the president of the company. No, they'll give you maybe one perks, one bonus, that's it. Here, your income can get doubled to triple to 10 times in 5 to 10 years' time. So traditional business, now I'm talking about business that I did, lot of headache, lot of problem that I had for that 5 years, from 96 to almost 2001. In traditional business, there are 5 things. You want to open up for example, a shop in a mall. So you need to have a knowledge and the experience. Of course, you cannot just jump into the business. You need to have a capital investment, number one. You need to have a monthly expenditure for the utilities, for the people, for the products and all that. And then you need to have the people coming in. You need to do some sort of advertisement, some sort of a marketing and all that. And then you need to be ready for the risk. So many businesses are open. You must have seen in your neighborhood, in the mall, businesses are opening and they are closing within 3 to 5 years' time. Imagine you have spent $100,000 or 100,000 dirham or 200,000 dirham, and then what happens after 3 or 5 years? Business is all gone. So imagine the 71% of the traditional business, they fail within a year time. This is not my saying. This is the saying or the statistics from various studies that they have done. So compared to the traditional business, now come to the network marketing, You talk about the capital investment, okay? So these are the 5. You need to have a knowledge and the experience to start that business with that with the capital investment. Number 3 is you have to have monthly headache that is there, and then there's the people that you need to get in, and number 4 is the risk. Now I'm talking about your education and experience not required. If you're educated, well and good, but you start with scratch, network marketing, direct selling. Okay. Then number 2 is your monthly headache, which is there, it's not there. You buy the product, whatever you want to buy the product for your own health. All right. Then in any business that is there, you have to have the people to come in. Of course, we need to have people in our business. So that is the only area that you need to learn in order to go higher up. In any business, there is a traditional rivalry. There is a rivalry. I've got a shop of, say, mobile shop, and you open up a mobile shop. Then we are in competition. So that is not there in our business. Imagine everybody is helping you to go up. Whether it's your team member, whether it is your staff, with a company, whether other people who are giving training, they're all helping you. And number 5, 0 risk. And this is what you need to understand. If the company is good, all those criteria which is there, which you have seen over there also, those 8 factors which Salim had made for this direct selling conference, which we had last year, or this year, in fact. So all that, what is the downside of the traditional business, all those are not there. You want to go wherever you want to go in this business, you can go right to the top. And this is another book which I very strongly recommend people to read, The Business of the 21st Century. That is our business. This is the business of the people. And if you are the person who loves to help people, this is the business. And Robert Kiyosaki, out of all his books, in the end, he started talking about this network marketing or direct selling. Ray Kroc sold dreams, not with his hamburgers. Everybody knows McDonald's. McDonald's became successful because of the franchise method. All over the world, they are not recruiting people in that. The goal wasn't to sell hamburgers, which people think that it is a hamburger business. Instead, it was build a network of franchise who each sold hamburgers. Now this is the best example that I can give. You on the top that you are there, you've got a network of about 10 people or then 100 people, and they keep on buying the product because of their health. They've seen the benefit of the product, that's why. So this is a very good example. You're not a franchisee, but you are kind of building the network where you are helping the people get what they want, and ultimately you will get what you want. This man, I met him around 2007-8 in Dubai, but I had read his book, The New Professional. You know who is the new professional? You all who are in the network marketing business. The rise of network marketing as a next major profession. And that's why we are called the new professional. And he said, in any business you would like to become successful, the perfect business has got 5 criteria. Number 1, the business has to be huge, expanding, and global. Number 2, the product or the service which you are providing has to be unique. Number 3, the product has to be consumable. You should use the product, consumable, and it should be related to health. As simple as this water. If this water is healthy, is different from the normal water, which is, as I always tell the people, whatever water that you are drinking is not healthy water, it's clean water. The water that I'm drinking from DXN is called alkaline water. And it's time for me to take a break for drinking water. All right. And the last criteria is that you are the distributor, you are the person who's spreading the business globally through direct selling. You are the independent distributor. So these are the 5 criteria. Now I'll come and show you how the direct selling DXN business is the best, one of the best. I will not say the best, one of the best business model serving the world since 1993. So it's a fairly long time. It's not a company which just came 5 years or 10 years back. We have got a concept called one world, one market, that you are in wherever you are, whether you are in a town or a village or a city, wherever you are, you can do the business to places where we have offices, where we don't have offices also. We have, I'll go to the statistics in the next slide. So you can do the business, what Professor Dr. Charles King said, that the business has to be big, expanding, and global. We started from a very small town called, it was not even a city in 1993, it was a town. I was looking at the history of Alostar. And from there, we are all around the world. So that power you are having as being part of the DXN independent business owner is a total company. What's a total company? Right from the farming, the cultivation of the products, to the manufacturing and the production, to the distribution, all done under the umbrella of DXN. What is the advantage that you have? The quality of the product is there, and the price that we have is not being controlled by somebody else. We cultivate, we manufacture, we distribute. So that is, which is very, very important, especially controlling the quality of the product. Unique natural product. Why unique? Because Ganoderma is a very, very unique herb which has got 400 active ingredients, which is giving health to the people, which was being used thousands of years back. And I always show this example that this has given health, this has given wealth to the people globally. So you need to, use the product in order to become a product of the product. You need to be successful. That's where you need to start your business, with yourself, not with others. Now the facts. We are the 15th largest direct selling company in the world, with over 2 to 10 million consumers in 200 countries. The products are going. We have offices in more than 70 countries, and our sale is going up. We don't know the latest figure, but that was the last figure that I know is a 1.35 billion dollar. So you are in the business of helping people, changing lives, connecting people, the product, and the opportunity to whosoever that you know. Now, questions. People who are jobbers ask me this question. Number one, who can do direct selling? Anybody and everybody can do direct selling business. When I can start the direct selling business as a career? You can start right now. After the webinar, you can call your friend who has invited you, or you are thinking that I am into the business, so what should I do? Can I make it a career? Yes. But in any career, you need to put time, and that is the investment that you need to put in this business. Can I do along with my job? Yes, you can do along with your job. What I have to do? You have to use the product. This is a talking business. You need to talk, but before that, you need to eat and drink and apply the product and become the product of the product. Be healthy, and then you share your story. We don't sell the product. Let me tell you, a lot of people come there. I'm not in the selling business. I've never sold any product till now. I've given as a gift, okay, but I've not gone and sold the product. If you're good in selling the product, wonderful. Go ahead and sell the product. A lot of people I know in Latin America, they go into these markets, open market that they have on Sundays, and on the weekend, they go and sell the coffee for thousands of dollars in a day or 2 days. Imagine. So if you're good at it, you can do that. So what you have to do is you have to find the problems of people. This is what I teach. You have to find the problem, the people, give the solution. People have problems. They have health problem. They have money problem. They have no freedom problem. They have a problem like in Middle East, everybody is staying in that work area for years and years. And they have not gone in 1 year or 2 years time. So imagine what this beautiful industry can give you. When can I take as a full-time career? And this is a very important, there's a complete chapter. When can I quit my job and get into this? There's a complete chapter on that thing. In short, what I can say is when your income from the DX and direct selling business becomes equal to your whatever salary you are getting, that is the time to quit. Most of the people who are working in the Middle East, they are from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal. This is the subcontinent I'm talking about, Sri Lanka also. And then we have got people from Philippines. This is the majority of the people who are working from non-Arab country. Arab countries, the entire Middle East, and all the people who are in Africa, whether they are from Egypt or from Morocco or Algeria, Mauritania, Sudan, people are working over here. And we have offices in all these countries. And if we don't have it, the office is going to open up soon. We are going like that in Africa. Just 3 countries that I know: Morocco, Mauritania, and Nigeria. In this 1 year time, their business is doing tremendously well. So my advice to all the newcomers is, what you need to do is, first and foremost, you have to change your mindset from a jobber to becoming an entrepreneur. You are your own business builder. You are owning that business. Whether you with 10 people, you with that 10 people will become 1,000 and 10,000, 100,000, and there are people who are having even million people. So in the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. So that, keep in mind, you have to take the chance, and you have to change. And that chance, that change, that commitment, you have to take. I cannot tell you, nobody can advise you, nobody can suggest to you. You are the person who needs to take the chance. And if you today, if after this 1 hour, I have taken exactly 1 hour, if after this 1 hour you miss this boat, you'll be the person who will be regretting. Thank you very much. How can I help you? Number one, I've got a Facebook group called Health, Wealth, and Personal Development. You see the picture of Dr. Lim and that. And here I am on a weekly basis, every Friday, that is 10 a.m. Dubai time. And whatever time I do Facebook Live, or I put something every Friday. Once in a week, you need to go there. That's it. Number two is I've got a YouTube channel. And I was just watching yesterday that there are more than 110 videos. Most of them are around business. And even this video will be uploading there. And whatever Facebook Live I'm doing, I do talk about health and wellness, but not on that big scale. I've got other people who are more knowledgeable, got more experience, and I do talk about personal development. So if you subscribe to the channel, you will learn for sure. And YouTube, the channel is Map Your Freedom, and of course my book, which is giving coaching on a very professional level. So I'll stop over here, and if there are questions from you all, it'll be my pleasure to answer them. So over to Salim or Boban, whoever is on the screen right now.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mohammad Fatemi Ghani, first Crown Ambassador of Middle East. It was a wonderful presentation for exactly 1 hour. And the speciality of Mr. Ghani sir is he will stick to the timing. He exactly completed within 1 hour. It was an excellent presentation. I was completely watching the presentation, sir. This is what actually the direct sellers need. And there are so many comments which is coming for your excellent presentation and the thanks messages. And there is one question regarding your book.
Right.
The PDF version, is it available? And the second thing is it available in Kuwait?
In the Middle East, the books are available in DXN Dubai office, and the publisher has not authorized. I'm just an author who writes, but the publisher does to have the book in your hand. That is required, and there will be not one, there will be hundreds of books because I'm going to go. I don't know, his voice is gone. This very book, what I'm doing in the health, wealth, and personal development is I'm talking about each and every chapter since last 2 years in Urdu and in English. So even if you don't have the book, you go to my health, wealth, and personal development, and you need to send me the joining request, and you can see everything right over there. Yeah.
I think that is end of the questions, sir. And there are so many congratulations messages are coming. It was a wonderful session. Thank you, Lord, for the highly valuable session, etc. And excellent presentation, wonderful inspirational presentation, etc. So I think we will wind up, sir.
All right. So I'll just go with the last word. You see, it's not inspirational or motivational. A lot of people talk that I'm a motivational speaker. I'm not a motivational speaker. With my talk, if your life changes, health-wise and business-wise, my entire coaching and my entire talk and webinars is very, very practical. This is not just a bookish knowledge. This is actually 17 years, 10 hours minimum that I have put. And even now I'm putting 8 to 10 hours every day. So this is very practical. And if you apply all the skills, all the points that I have discussed in this, inshallah ta'ala, you will become successful. Stay safe, stay healthy. Wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gani sir. But your last quotation was very excellent, because at the end of our life, we will only regret that those chances which we have not taken.
Yes.
This is a great advice which you are giving. And I think all of you who are listening, you must take a chance to do something in their life.
There's nothing to lose.
Yeah, nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose. You are only gaining. You are
Yeah.
only gaining. You're getting good
Right,
health.
right.
You're getting good money. You're going back to
Right.
your family. Whatever you are getting is not a chance where there is a risk.
That's a great quotation. I think people should adopt that and get into the ventures. Thank you so much, sir. God bless you, sir.
God bless.
Masalama.
God bless. Masalam.